Hello guys, and welcome once more to our YouTube channel. And today still again we are covering trackers of Europe 3. And as you can see on your screen there is our truck. We have already connected it to the trailer, ready to hit the road guys. And the truck is called Buzeki. It has some writing up there written Buzeki, and also it has a Kenyan flag over there. So guys, today we are taking one of the longest route, and it's one of the most feared route also by so many drivers, because right now the current location we are at Tremola. As you can see, Tremola is a city that is surrounded with a lot of water, and as you can see other trucks passing from the other side, and you can see water surrounding almost everywhere. Yeah, so you're just joining the main road, and now we are carrying as you can see there, we're carrying plaster bags. These are the plaster bags, of course, for construction, and we are taking this consignment all the way from Tremola to a place known as Tübingen. Yeah, Tübingen, I'm told that many drivers who have attempted to deliver consignment to this place, 70% of them have not made it through, because that road, it's quite slippery and very narrow, and it's on a hill. So if you're not a competent driver enough, chances are very high that you are not going to make it. So there is our truck guys. I'm just getting into the main highway, ready to now hit the road to our final destination, which is Tübingen, and we are coming right now from Tremola. Yeah, again, Tremola also is a town which was built on top of some mountains, and it's as you can see, it's a rocky place with so many meandering roads. You can, if you look at our right there, you can see those vehicles. That is just another section of the road that is it's going down. You can see they are passing through tunnel, and then some of them are going to climb up and come on this other side. There's an underpass there, and also there's an overpass. Right now we are using the overpass, and you can see so many vehicles are passing below us. Yeah, so the construction of this road was really done very well, as you can see, and right now also it's looking very nice, the road itself, and it's a road that is really good to drive on, but only if you are a competent driver, because these are some of the roads that you are not allowed to go past 50 kilometers. You can see we are just doing 39, 40 there, but I think the maximum we can do is 80 kilometers per hour. Yeah, the road is narrow, and this area most of the time is associated with light rains. As you can see, like right now it's raining, and we are still proceeding with the journey regardless. Yeah, so if you look at how this road was constructed by, of course, the developers of the game. Remember, this is Trackers of Europe 3, one of the best mobile simulator game so far. Of course, there are so many other games, but this one is okay. So the track that we are driving today is a stream, as you can see there, developed by the Wonder software. So this is the truck that we are using today to deliver the consignment to the final destination, which is Tübingen. and we have just left Tremola, and we won't be going too fast because the road does not allow us to be too fast. But you can see our truck there is moving swiftly through that tunnel. It's an open tunnel with one end closed and the other end is open, of course, on the left. Yes, so as we just want to hope that so far you are enjoying this journey, you're loving the scenery there. So we are climbing and also at the same time climbing up and climbing down the mountains, and it's raining also. Yes, so I'm still trying to admire the road, and I can see my driver is trying to be a bit faster, probably to save time, but he doesn't have to be too fast. Yeah, because that road, the intersection, you can see how it is. It has got a lot of intersections and some hidden roads, and some roads have also been blocked, probably are still under construction. Yes, so you can see that area is too narrow, and also there are some designated areas that are set for parking in case you want to park. Yeah, so right now we will be covering close to the road. Has gotten dark there. I don't know whether okay, this is in real life is whereby sometimes you are driving and then the cloud covers the sun, and then you find yourself a bit in darker areas. I think that is what Wanda was trying to do here. I don't want to believe that that was part of the construction of the road, and because when the time it was getting dark, I could also sense that even the whole game, the temperature changed. So probably that could be something to signify that some clouds just cover the sun, and that's created that shadow over there on the road. Yeah, so we are almost getting to the ferry, because you know there's a ferry. For you to get to Tübingen, you need to cross via a ferry. So there's a ferry just in around 20 minutes away. So probably after making this turn, we will make another turn, and then now we'll exit straight ahead towards where the ferry is, because remember we are going to, that was a sharp turn over there. Yeah, today my truck is a bit long because whatever I'm carrying is a bit long, so I need to check if my fuel is enough. So let me just cross here now that there's no vehicle coming, so that I can maybe add fuel and then we can proceed. Yeah guys, so let's switch off the engine, and then the fuel is not very bad, but let's have our tanks full because the journey is long. Yeah, so we can proceed. I can see the road is a bit too busy. There's so many trucks passing, but we need to join and proceed. As much as we are joining from the wrong side, you can see our truck there bearing a Kenyan flag. These are quite a long trailer. We are carrying some building and construction material. Yeah, so we are taking them to Tübingen. And remember I told you from the beginning that 70% of the drivers who have attempted to deliver consignment to this place called Tübingen, not all of them have managed to get to the final destination. So we are having a competent driver here, but I believe we'll manage to deliver this consignment to the final destination. So right now, guys, we are heading to the ferry right now. It's not now very far away, it's just somewhere close to this place. Yes, so this road looks like it was just recently constructed, because I can still see some road signs. I can still see some roads are still closed. Probably they are not finished. Like you see there's a bridge, and looks like that bridge is not yet completed. So the developer decided to block that one, so that he can leave us with only one route, that is this one that is taking us to the ferry, which we are going to use the ferry to take us to the other end of the ocean. You can see, guys, we are approaching now the ferry area. Yeah, so probably after this turn, then I think the next, actually I can spot the gate. That entrance to the ferry is just there. Yeah, so we need to put our vehicle into automatic, because we are driving on manual, but it seems there's a way the vehicle is struggling, because you know, this area being a lot of slope and climbing up and climbing down, so you find sometimes the vehicle is not adapting well, because you're making so many corners, and at the same time you are not be able to press the throttle full because of the corners. So I think now it's moving softly now a little bit. Yeah, so here, guys, we are entering the ferry area. Our truck is too dirty. That tells you that we have covered quite some distance, but my driver is going to step on that one. Yeah, so we need to check the road. So here is the ferry, guys. As you can see there's an ocean, so we need to cross through that water to the other end. You see those hills there? Now that is where we are going to get another route to Tübingen. Yeah, right now we have been driving close to 2 hours all the way from Tremola. Yeah, so our truck is just getting in. Of course we need to pay some money, so that before the ferry leaves, so this is where we are going to be deducted some money, of course, for the transportation fee. You can see there quite a amount of money there. So right now, guys, we are going to see now how, right now we are going, of course, to switch off our truck, so that we can enjoy how the ferry is crossing over the ocean. But I think for us to get that visibility, I need to push my truck a little bit forward. Yeah, so that I'll be able to, I want to have that beautiful scenery as we cross over the water. So right now we're just pushing our truck a little bit so that you can have that view. Yeah, you can see the ocean, guys. Massive water, and you are going towards that valley there. Yeah, so here we are. We need to stop, but you can see the ferry is already moving. can enjoy the ferry as it takes us to the other side of the land. So probably this will take maybe 2 to 4 minutes and we'll be on the other side. So enjoy the ferry, guys. There's a lot of fog and it's not very clear. Looks like it's raining. You can see the water. There's a lot of mist and fog on the other end. Yeah, but you are almost getting there. So we continue enjoying that ferry ride as we are crossing over to the other side of the land, guys. So you can see the ferry is making a turn. Yeah, it's making a turn, and then now it will have to proceed straight ahead after making that turn. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, we are just approaching the other end. You can see we are approaching the other end, and there's the map also. Yeah, actually we are now at the end. So we have successfully crossed the ocean, and now that road you're seeing there, it's the road that is leading us to Tübingen. We still have got a lot of distance to cover, but here we are now exiting the ferry, guys, after successfully managed to cross over the ocean. And now, guys, exiting the ferry right there. You can see the truck is so loaded and heavy, so we have to leave now. So yeah, guys, so here we are again on our way to Tübingen, and remember, you just crossed the ferry, so we need to proceed to our final destination. It's still foggy and misty. You can see the weather, and our truck is very dirty. You can see my driver is stepping on those things. The driver looks a bit tired or something. But remember, guys, today we are not going to drive in the night, because we left Tremola around we left Tremola around 7 a.m. and this journey might take us close to probably 10 hours. So by 7:30 or 7 p.m. we should be getting to our final destination. So today we are going to drive during daytime. Yeah. So this road is really looking nice. Now this is the real replica of the village road, whereby is a single lane road, whereby you manage to have that, it's called you overtake with an oncoming vehicle using the left side as we use the right one. We are yet to meet a vehicle, but probably there are some coming. Yeah, you see, this kind of a road is not very common in this game. Majority of the roads in these games are dual carriage, but now you see all this area, since we left the ferry, this one they managed to give it a single lane road. Yeah, so I'm hoping we are going to meet some vehicles, and you see how we overtake them. Yeah, it's really taking long before we meet one. I don't know why, because now since we left the ferry, we have been driving for close to 5 minutes, and we are yet to meet any vehicle in there. Yeah, so we hope to meet some of them before at least we get to the end of this road. But I can see this road actually is coming to an end somewhere here, where I think there's now another vehicle, some vehicles you can see. So Zurich, but here guys we will make a turn. You see that place where there are those roadblock signs, we need to turn left here, then we are going to climb down, because actually the road you are seeing on the other side is what we shall be using. So right now we just making a left turn. Yeah, making a left turn here, and I can see the driver has not managed to make a good calculation, so we can just reverse. Yeah, we can just reverse and then proceed again. The weather is chilly in this area, and you need to have your jackets and blazers on if you want to stay out of cold, because it's very cold right here. You might think that it's getting to turning into the night, but not really, because it's only right now 12 noon, and you can see it's looking like it's 6 p.m. Yeah, so guys, right now we are on a highway. It's actually a 6-lane dual carriageway with 3 vehicles on the other side going to the same direction, and 3 from the other side also climbing down or up to the other direction. So here we are. So we are gonna be a bit faster now. You can see we are doing 70 because the road is clear. There are no many vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, some cars are overtaking us there, and also it's looking like it's gonna rain again because there's no sunlight at all. So here we are passing via a bridge, but there's a truck there having some problems. There's a truck which almost lost control in the middle of the road, and remember we are climbing. This is a bridge. which is separating some major towns here. Take a look at a long shot of our truck. The road is wide and looking nice. Yeah. Yeah, so right now we are approaching a tunnel whereby we need to be checked, and then after being checked, then now we can proceed with the journey. I think we're going to pass a lot of tunnel like this one, but this being the first means that we are really driving in a highway, expressway kind of. Yeah, so let's slow down so that we can be checked, and then we proceed. You see my truck there. Yeah, there's our truck, and I don't think here we'll have to be checked. We might just pass through because I don't think there's that thing for check up on the lane that we have taken. Yeah, so we have to proceed with the journey. Yeah, we are past that tunnel and now we are exiting, and we're not going too fast. We're just doing 38 km/h, but we still have a lot to cover. Yeah guys, we are doing 68 right now, and now this area, the vegetation looks very nice. Yeah, they keep on changing. This is realistic, not unlike on some other games where you go for long without vegetation not changing. But this one, this area, you can see those trees, they look realistic, even the grass. And also the color is original. The color of the videos and the environment, the color is very good. Yeah, so we're proceeding with the journey there. Today we are not going to park and sleep because we'll get to Tübingen probably around 7 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, so we are doing 68s. So guys, we need to turn right there here because we need to join another road and I can see now it's well lit now. There's a clear weather. It's clear weather there. So you're making a very sharp turn, like that bus. So here we are joining another. We are exiting straight ahead because now we have to move very fast. Yes guys, so here we are taking this consignment to Tübingen. Yes. Yeah, so we are heading to see those hills there. We are climbing up here now with a speed of 70 and above. Yeah, climbing up the speed of 70 and above, and we're not doing badly. We're not doing badly at all. I can see many vehicles now overtaking us. The trucks, but there is our truck pulling that massive load to the final destination. These are building material that we are carrying today. Yeah. Yeah, so the journey continues. We are looking at the sceneries, looking good. So far I can see the shadow casted on the road. I remember now we are doing 80, means we are going a bit faster because of time. We need to now start minding our time because we are roughly remaining with the quarter. We have gone roughly like 3/4 of the journey, and you can also see it's getting a bit dark, so we need to go a bit faster. Yeah, so we are climbing with a speed of 80 and above, 80 km/h. That is what we are doing right now here. We are doing 80 km/h, guys. So there's here comes another second toll station. Need to check again, and of course you have to slow down because we are just approaching the toll station and need to be cleared here again. Yeah, so this time around I think we'll use this, the second last one, so that we don't queue here waiting for those guys to clear. So take this other one. Yeah, this is the second toll station we are crossing. Probably there is one more before we get to our final destination. I think there's one more. Yeah, so there is our truck. So here we are passing through that way bridge and heading to Tübingen. Remember guys, we left Right now it's almost 5 p.m. and I remember we left Tremola 7 a.m. so we have done close to almost 7 hours, remaining probably with 3, because you know we told you that we could be covering roughly around 10 to 11 hours, which I think we are within the time. So there's another checkpoint, not really checkpoint, but this looks like just a bridge, yeah, where we are going to turn right here. You can see up there it's written on your way to Tübingen, so you have to turn right. This is now the road that is leading us to Tübingen, because now after this we are going to leave the highway and probably take another village like route, probably a single lane road, just like the one that we were using sometimes after leaving the ferry. Yeah, so we are climbing so that we can join. Again, we are going to turn left. Yeah, going to turn left after this. So this looks like the last road. Yeah, I can see we are climbing. Now we are doing the oh, that truck is not driving on the road. Why? What's wrong with that driver? So we are doing overpass and of course exiting straight ahead, and you can see it's getting dark, probably towards 6 p.m. now. It's actually 5:38 right now, and our target is around 7:20. We should be there, so roughly with maybe 2 hours to go. Yeah, so you see now we are at that single lane. Yeah, and you remember I told you, now you see those vehicles, the oncoming vehicles, now we are overtaking them directly. This is here comes one more last checking point, of course, the toll station. So we are using this route, and my driver is too fast and is gonna hit that one. See, oh, my driver is in a hurry. He did not even apply brakes so that he could pass, but our truck is not damaged. But you know, you see that impact, actually the engine went off. So let's put it on again. Yeah, that was a huge impact over there. That was a huge impact, and probably might need to take the vehicle to garage after the final destination. So here comes the village road, guys. Remember, it's now 6:15 p.m. It's getting completely dark. We left Tremola in the morning, but right now it's also getting dark. But remember, we need to get to Tübingen by at least 7:20, 7:30 p.m. So right now we are remaining with roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to our final destination. Yeah, so going a bit faster. Doing 100 plus, because remember our time is now not on our side, and I think we need to put on the lights, and I don't know why other vehicles are yet also to put on the lights, and it's 6:47 right now. It's almost 7 p.m. Yeah, almost 7 p.m. So we are hoping that we get there on time. We are hoping that we get there on time now. See that road, guys, is too narrow. There are so many vehicles keeping right, with only few that are driving on the opposite direction. Keeping left, you can see there are trucks in front of us. I think around 3 trucks. Yeah, so the road is now very narrow and thin, but our driver is keen enough. You can see he's maneuvering. Yeah, so there's a part here where this road we need to be crossing, I think, turning here. So guys, we have passed, actually we were supposed to be turning left to use that shortcut. There's a Maram road there. Let's see if you can get it. Let's see if you can get it. Oh, looks like there's a road, or there's no road. There's a road, but let's exit. But the map, the GPS is telling us that we need to use this road, but at the same time, because I can see the map looks like it has ended, the map is not telling us where to go to. So probably let's proceed and see if we can make it there. That would be okay. So we have to put on our lights because it's completely getting dark now. Yeah, so we are heading to Tübingen, one of the most feared roads by so many drivers. So guys, right now we have lost our GPS, but my driver is also very tired, and there's no sleeping areas. I think we have passed. We were supposed to turn right. See, now you see where that truck is coming from. We needed to have picked that route because now we are supposed to come out of that place. So this road is a bit complicated, but I can see there's a right turn in front. So let's see how we can get to the right turn. Let's see how we can get to the right turn. So here is the GPS, but the road, guys, no guys, now this is what we were told. We were told that 70% of the drivers that have tried to use this route, out of 100%, 70 have not made it. But will we? So you can see this road the way it is. I do not think this truck is going to manage to climb up, and then we need to call those recovery guys so that we can take back our truck on the road, because the way it is, it can't. We need to tower it. So we are back on the road, but the load is too heavy. So let's try again, probably, if we can. Guys, we were warned that this road is a bit tricky, and I don't think we are gonna manage to turn left, and the slope is too steep. So this is really gonna be a tough one, guys. It's really gonna be a tough one. So guys, we might just need to end the video here because I do not think we are gonna make it. So you see, can't make it, guys. Sorry. Now accident, guys. Accident. Oh, that's an accident, guys. Oh. I have to end the video here. Oh.